So we do live in a world where you can isolate individuals now because you actually isolate yourself by having a smartphone and a computer and a social media. All we have done, what we used to do in the dark in the so-called conscious community, even though they would still send field agents out to sit in the audience and act like they're part of what we do, that's a lot of work. Now we are telling on ourselves. Every time we come up here on these platforms and we spill the guts on what it is we know, the algorithm is creating some kind of social cyber profile on us, and the I plus C plus T equals T is relative to each and every one of us. You know what I mean? Some of us are not a threat. They ain't really got no followers. You know, let them just go off on the soapbox. Because remember, the algorithm is also built on the appearance of balance. That too, yes. So there has to be an antagonist, anti-antagonist, or whatever you want to call it. There has to be where the mind now feels that I can escape to the other side of the room and be burrowing toward freedom, and I'm burrowing into another room set up by the Matrix. Right? But it has to do that because if there was no choice, an illusion between those with power and those without. So the illusion of choice is the only thing that gives people the freedom to feel like, oh, right? And so the corporation killed us, or became the final nail that really have shut everything down, because you'll see people like Shaq and them get on TV and call Kyrie Irving a jerk. Why? Because I'm not this money up. Exactly. Stephen A. Smith get on and say, LeBron, what you gonna do, LeBron? I took the shot. I had worries just like you at one point.
And I took 3 months off.
But I took 3 months off. But now that I have taken the shot.
Because I was sick.
What you gonna do, LeBron? What kind of Masonic ghetto is that? For you to call another man out. And then let's remember, pharmaceuticals was paying money hand over foot. I saw a collage of all the commercials sponsored by Pfizer. Sponsored by Pfizer. Pfizer sponsored the world for about 2 years. And it was a great opportunity for you to get money if you was trying to just get money. And that's why none of your celebrities said
the whole like lockdown pandemic, the mandates thing. If you didn't see the clearest picture of what the world in our society is, it was then.
Then you are a super goyim.
It was then.
Yes.
It was then. We saw celebrities that were owned, that didn't say a thing, and that told you to go do something that they were even like were questioning.
Absolutely.
Right? We saw them completely ignore all logic, and then the people that spoke to the logic, you got shunned or you got ostracized
in real time.
They showed the exercise of mind control. They just showed you how they were turning families against each other. In real time, and then it just went away,
like nothing happened.
Just like, and then they like, because even like the politicians like Trudeau in Canada is acting like, oh, I didn't tell you to do anything. I just controlled everything around you to force you in that direction, but I didn't tell you had to do anything.
Same thing with America. The same thing happened here. Your job is on the line. You starting to think, because most of us only operate in survival mode anyway. And when you start thinking about kids and food, you know what I mean? And that goes back to the corporation. For those who are living higher on the hog, you have a lifestyle that you have created that you're not trying to go back to the hood and give up. And then those of us at the bottom, you know what I mean, thinking about just general survival, operating from the root chakra.
So I was saying that this whole thing, it created an equal playing field for celebrities and I guess like us down here, right? Because people were pressured from their jobs to get the vaccine, to get the jab, to keep your job so you can make money, pay your family. Or make money, feed your family. Same thing with celebrities, because like rappers and stuff like that, they're not making money from records.
Then and that's what I mean. So there is no more make money from records. You have to be affiliated.
Right.
You gotta be associated.
Right. So they're trying to feed their families too, so they can get their paychecks as well.
Absolutely.
From their job. Like, do you think they boss? No, they're getting paid by Mercedes. They're getting paid by whoever.
Absolutely.
Whoever, Pepsi, whoever.
Absolutely.
And that's what it was.